You're wrong.
Show ya. Wish for me to call you when you turn me on. Cool way you telling me you want me down. Done it, I done this before you falling. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling me sweet, telling me you need me. But I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this anymore, I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break hearts real fast like conman. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Take it, baby, baby, I ain't scared to take it. Oh, and maybe when I take it, oh, I feel it coming down too strong. Cause I want ya, and it's hard to resist cause I need ya. And it's hard, baby, yeah, cause I believe ya. Hold me tight, holding on tonight. Holding a cuppa, you get to your clean and proper. Way I move, ain't no weekend lover. You gon' have me on your mind forever. Ever, thanks, baby. Turn it down like a sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you've been keeping patience. Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Show ya. Wish for me to call you when you turn me on. Cool way you telling me you want me down. Pick it off, always trying to find the pieces when you rip it off. Why I like it when you sit it when you take it off. Yeah, you know that I'm bad. Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Show ya. Wish for me to call you when you turn me on. Cool way you telling me you want me down. Done it, I done this before you falling. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling me sweet, telling me you need me. But I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this anymore, I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break hearts real fast like conman. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around. Too bad I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. having more crying. Calling me sweet day, telling me you need me, but I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this anymore, I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break grass real fast like con money. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Take it, baby, baby, I ain't scared to take it. Oh, and maybe when I take it, oh, I feel it coming down too strong. Cause I want ya, and it's hard to resist. Cause I need ya, and it's hard, baby, yeah, cause I believe ya. Hold me tight, holding on tonight. Holding a couple, get to you clean and proper. Way I move, ain't no weekend lover.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Tremendous Tech Tuesdays with your man Heath. I'm here every Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. Guess what we're doing? We are demystifying your pivot into tech. Hey, if you want to uplevel your income, you're looking to get into FANG companies, maybe you want to just think about doing something different, I am here for you. So you can ask me anything. Hey, if you have a question this evening, make sure you type it over in the comment section. Maybe put a Q next to it so I can catch it, understand what it is, and I will answer your questions. So that's what's going on, y'all. I hope you're doing well on this terrific, tremendous Tuesday. So, hey, what's going on, Miss Trace? How you doing?
Hello,
Y'all can
everyone.
see the
Welcome
queen, but
to
she
the
is
show
here.
this evening.
The queen is here, y'all. I know y'all used to seeing the queen.
Ask us anything, or ask Heath anything.
You can
He's the
ask
expert
away.
this evening.
You can ask away. We got the super producer, the effervescent Queen Tracy is in the building as well. So yeah, so if you're thinking about career change, you want to move into tech. Maybe you you just graduated from college or something like that, and you're trying to figure out how to get into tech. What do I do? Where do I go? What do I need to learn? Hey, you may want to hit that subscribe button and get some of this good content over here. I'm telling you what's happening. So today I'm going to be answering your questions on a couple of different topics, right? We're going to be talking about certifications and how that helps companies be more competitive in the marketplace. We're going to talk a little bit about Amazon Web Services. They are investing into healthcare and health outcomes. So we're going to touch on that a little bit. If you ever want a one-on-one, some coaching, you want to engage me offline outside of the show, you can do that, right? So there's a link in the description. So make sure you check that out after the show. And I'm glad to make some time for you, right? You just get on my calendar and we'll put some time together and chop it up. Right, and then we're also going to talk about that pivot point. So
what is pivot point, babe?
Hey, everybody is doing something. And, my wife and I have become somewhat adept at pivoting. So sometimes,
we know it all too well, guys.
Sometimes you need to do some self-awareness, do some analysis, understand what it is that you're doing. And if you're being spoken to about pivoting and doing something different. So I kind of dubbed that section of the show the pivot point. And this evening's pivot point is going to be around cloud computing. Yes, right. That's right. We're talking about the cloud, y'all. What is the cloud? Where is it? Where is it going?
It's not going to be as mysterious anymore
is
after
it,
tonight.
Is it raining? I see them clouds out there. So, hey, if this is your first time here, my name is Heath. I am a cloud technology sales specialist. Understand that. Hey, if you want to pivot into tech, you want to uplevel your income, maybe you want to figure out how to get into FANG companies, join me here every Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST as I talk about some of the emerging topics in technology, as well as jobs that are paying more than $75 an hour and up. And people, let me tell you,
okay,
there are salaries out here available for $185,000 and higher. And many of them are going unfilled, right? Because there's not enough tech skilled workers in the marketplace. So I'm trying to help you get it. Let's get that bag, y'all. So if you're first time here, I want to make sure that I connect with you after the show. So type new you over in the comment section so I can chop it up with you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the content and welcome you. So make sure you put new you in the comment sections. So welcome to Tremendous Tech with Heath. Welcome back. It's good to have everyone here on the show. Let's get into it.
So say hi, everybody. Good evening. Say hi, Ashanta.
Ashanta, what's going on? You doing well? I hope you had a fantastic, tremendous Tech Tuesday today. Is there a question, Sean? She's got a question?
Here we go.
Is she just saying hello? Let's see what's going on with Ashanta. Heath and Queen Tracy. I watched the previous Tech Live where the blind app was mentioned. That was a gem, and
Girl.
I am here for more.
Girl.
Look at Ashanta coming, dropping the gems, letting y'all know.
Love the blind app.
Ashanta got some value from Tech Tuesday, y'all.
Yes. So if you don't know, tell them about the blind app, babe.
Blind is an app. You can download it on your phone. It's free. Well, it was free the last time I looked at it.
It is still free. You just have to give them your work email address.
Yeah.
It is totally anonymous,
I thought you want me to tell them about it.
I do. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
So in the blind app, you have to, one of the keys is that you have to make sure that you put in your work email into the app. Now, what's cool about that is that you'll still remain anonymous. That email that you put into the app is not going to be displayed publicly. So once
they just want to make sure you're a real person.
They do that to make sure that one, you're a real person, and two, that you have a real job, right? So if you go in there and you say, I'm ashanta@gmail.com, that's like, no. So, all right, so they need an actual place that you work. And once you put that into the application, then you can create a screen name, whatever kind of fun name you want to use. And then you can go in there and have conversations with people, right? There are people from all walks of life, from all different types of companies, from big companies, small companies, medium-sized companies, right?
HR's in there.
Yeah. If you have some questions about maybe negotiating salary, maybe you have some questions about what do people with this particular job at this particular company get paid, you can find it on Blind. You literally can ask people who work at Google and say, hey, I am up for a product manager at Google, and it's for this level. What salary should I expect? How many RSUs should I expect? I mean,
what's an RSU, babe?
RSU is a acronym that signifies restricted stock unit. So a lot of times when you are getting jobs with tech companies, not only do you get a job, but you also get access to stock. So now this is another way that they can increase your pay and reward you for remaining loyal to the company. So restricted stock units are real, y'all, and they can be actual real dollars.
RSUs are good.
RSUs
are good.
Are good. They're beautiful things.
RSUs can change your life.
That's real talk right there.
It is.
That's real talk.
Okay, what do we get into?
We're going to talk a little bit about certifications. So I was having a lot of conversations about certifications this week, right? Because one of the things that you're going to do when you're looking to pivot into tech, if you have to add some skills to your repertoire, what you already have, right? So, hey, if you're like me, you've been around the block a couple of times, you probably had multiple jobs in your life. You've done different things. Maybe you've been an entrepreneur. Maybe you've been in the military. Maybe right? So you have a lot of things on the resume. You have a lot of skills that you've developed over the years. But if you want to get into tech, you need some actual tech skills, right? And so one of the ways that you can gain those skills is by doing deep dives into certifications. And that is one of the things that can also make companies more competitive. So really what I'm describing here is what we call in our space the partner model, the channel model, right? And so the idea of
and channel is partner, right?
Yeah, channel and partner you can use interchangeably. And so the idea is if you're in tech, let's use Cisco as an example.
Okay,
let's not use Cisco. We can use another company. Let's use
I work for Cisco, guys.
Which brings me to another point that all the things that I'll share here this evening are my own thoughts and have nothing to do with the company that I
As
work
well
for.
as me, has nothing to do with the company I work for.
So let's say that you are that you work for HP. Okay, you work for HP, and HP. One of the things that they sell is servers, right? A server kind of makes the data center go, right? And so if you want to buy an HP server, you can't just go to HP and say, "Hey, I want to buy a server for $20,000."
We're talking about channel, right?
We're talking about the channel. Talking about the channel right now, the partner model, right? And so the idea is like, what you have to do is you have to go through a certified HP partner so that you can buy that server from them, right? Or another example might be if you want to buy a car, right? If you want to buy a Ford, you don't just go down to the Ford manufacturer in Detroit and say, "Hey, I want to buy this car." No, you go to an authorized Ford dealer, and that is where you buy the car. But basically, you didn't buy the car directly from Ford. You bought it through its channel infrastructure, right? So so the analogy is that in the tech world, if you want to procure services, if you want to buy hardware or software frequently, what you're going to do is you're going to not work necessarily directly with that respective company, but you will work with an authorized channel partner or APN partner in that way. And so one of the ways that those companies differentiate themselves is by having people on their staffs that are certified.
So many jobs, guys. So many jobs.
So now you can begin to see that, hey, if I am buying, if I want this company to consult me, I need to buy some HP servers and some Cisco servers and switches, and I want to buy some NetApp storage arrays, and I want to buy all of these things. I need to make sure that I am engaged with a company that has experienced people on their staff that can help me understand what I should buy, what I shouldn't buy, what are the best practices around.
Sorry about that.
It should be what I should do in order to make sure that I have certified people advising me properly, and that way, you've built trust with that respective customer, right? You can rest assured that, hey, I'm getting what I need. I'm getting the consultation. My statement of work that I'm paying for is I'm getting my money's worth, right? In layman's terms. And so when you have certified people, that's what the expectation is. And so that company needs people who are certified so that they have the credibility with their customer base. So there you go. So I just wanted to kind of outline that partner, that certification piece, and why it's so important to get your certifications in the given space that you want to work in.
The partner model is good because it gives you an in to these larger companies that are going to pay you more. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you can't get into these larger companies. You can't get into the FANG companies. What's FANG again, babe?
FANG is an acronym that signifies Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google.
Okay. You can't get into those companies. You can get into some of the other companies, and you maybe get into a partner. You may be able to get into a partner mm-hmm. that can give you the experience that you are looking for.
There you go. So, hey, look out for the certs. All right.
Hi, Libby.
Oh, that's my friend Libby. What's up, Libby? How are you? Is Libby still overseas? Is she here now?
No, none of our business.
Libby, where are you now?
None of our business.
Tell me in the world where you
Be
are.
Strong 276. Hello to
What's
you.
up? What's up, Be Strong? Yes,
Hello
yes.
to you.
I see Be Strong got the Air Force logo on there. We appreciate the service, Be Strong. Appreciate it.
Be Strong has a question.
Okay, Be Strong, what you got, man? Let's see. Did you have to get into search? Yes. Excellent question, Be Strong. So one of the cool things for me, I was really blessed that when I fell into tech, I was working inside of a big company, but I was working for another company that was contracting with that company. And during the course of that, I did a lot of my training as part of the job that I had. And so what I did was I really leaned on the skills. The company, I was fortunate enough that the company could see that I had some sales skills, that I had some things that they could use, and then they agreed to train me up after I got in. And so another cool thing about a lot of these companies is that once you get inside, they will pay for the certifications that you will need moving forward, right? Those opportunities to learn and better yourself, which is enhancing your capability to up-level your income and give you other opportunities within that company and outside of that company, are tremendous. And that company that you're working in will actually pay for those certifications, right? So one example is VMware, right? And so VMware is a virtualization software. Essentially, if you are not familiar with virtualization, it's sort of if you think about a computer and you could divide one computer up into 120 computers, but you have the same computer. That's what virtualization software does. It's like what's my man when they get the water on his back and it starts popping.
Tech alert.
He started popping. Boop, 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 boop.
Tech alert.
What's his name?
I don't know,
The Gremlins.
Oh, Gizmo.
Yeah. So if y'all ever seen
That's
Gizmo,
a Gen X thing. But let's not get off of it.
So that's what. So that's virtualization.
I don't have any certs. Be strong 276. I don't have any certs.
You did some certs.
No, I don't have. I did certs like 15 years ago.
Yeah. So there are. So that's another good point that Tracy is making. So sometimes what happens is you don't necessarily have to, when you get inside of a company, you don't necessarily have to do specific kind of industry certs or specific certs, but you'll do ongoing training around the technology that's within that particular company. So you're still being trained and you're still being exposed to technology in a lot of ways.
You'll have to get something
without doing specific certs. But
You'll have to get something.
I do have certs myself. Yes.
Libby says she's great, and she's still overseas.
Oh, look at Libby. Libby is out in Colombia.
Thanks for
That's
joining us.
That's what's up, Libby.
All right, we got another question.
All right, we got another question from Super Diamond GH. What's going on? 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages to working in tech.
Woo.
Are you a non-technical role?
Can I just say one? I'm in a non-technical role, and it is hard. Hard in the way that you will be working. The 8 hours that you're at work, the 10 hours you're at work, you will be working.
Yeah. Okay, so let's give you two disadvantages of working in tech. Okay, let me think. 2 disadvantages. I think one is it's super fast paced. So if you're not accustomed to kind of time management, blocking out your calendar, making sure that you are always executing at a high level in a fast paced way, it might be difficult for you to keep up, right? So you have to have your mind right around that. So I guess that would be one disadvantage. Right?
I don't know. I think that's an advantage. I like things to change.
That's what I'm saying. It's subjective.
It's
right?
always changing, guys. It's always changing.
Very subjective. And then let's see. Another disadvantage might be.
It's not many.
I'm thinking hard. I'm trying to get the bad ones first.
And you said one, so that's one? 2.
That's 2. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about a couple of advantages of tech.
A couple.
Yeah, because she asked for 2. She said, "What are 2?"
It's a lot more than 2.
But she asked for 2, baby.
Work from home.
Work from home is definitely a plus.
Dress how you want to dress.
Dress how you want to dress.
Wear your hair what color you want to wear your hair color. You can wear purple contacts and they don't care.
I think another positive thing that's very germane to our audience
Look
in
how
tech,
you want to look.
In tech is that the salaries that you gain, the salaries that you make in tech are going to be superior for the most part for most other industries that you'll work in.
Yes. If someone offers you under 100K, well under 100K for an experienced person, you need to frown and keep it moving.
Yeah. So, once you get a couple skills in the tech space, you're going to be above 80, 100K, right? and so you're just going to go up from there. So though that would be another key advantage, I would say.
So
All
did
right,
we
cool.
say 2?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that is for non-technical roles.
You gave her like 4 or 5.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
So yeah, but to the point, whether it's a technical role or a non-technical role, if you're working at a tech company, yes, your salaries are probably going to be higher than if you work in most other companies. Yes. Okay, Libby says Heath husband start taking courses at Nova this spring.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
So excited,
So
Libby.
exciting.
So
He is getting ready
excited.
to change your lives.
Oh yeah, he gonna be balling. He gonna
Yes,
be balling.
he is getting ready to change your lives.
Good vibes
Yeah.
only. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, Libby. No doubt.
Can you name more than 2?
Super Diamond said, "Can you name more than 2?" Yeah, we gave her 4 or 5.
There is no work-life balance, though. I would have to add that one.
I disagree. And so I think
Okay,
that
okay.
the answer is that work-life balance is sort of a misnomer.
Okay, I like that.
And I love the way I think it's my man Jeff Bezos was the one who talked about his work-life integration. Right?
That's a good way to look at it.
It's work.
Good vibes.
It's work-life rhythm. I think is how we
I like
termed
that.
it.
I like
And
that.
so what happens is when you work in tech, sometimes you over-index on the work at home, right? So even though you're working at home, you might find yourself working even longer than you would if you were in the office. And so you look up and you go, man, I've been working a lot, right? I'm a little out of balance, and I think I need to correct, right? So now what you do is you have to utilize your personal time off for some other things, leverage the 3-day weekend.
Y'all, he's
maybe
got
that
3
becomes,
weeks right now.
Maybe that becomes a 5-day weekend. What
I
have
said, baby,
you.
how many weeks do you have? He hasn't even looked at it, y'all. That's how busy he is.
yeah.
I said, we need to use those.
So
His 3 weeks. What the frick?
So the point there is that it's a work life rhythm, right? So you have to understand kind of the calendar of the business and make sure that you're intentional around those 3-day and 4-day weekends and vacations, and making sure that you're reminding yourself to take those PTO days. And that happens with me sometimes. I look up and it's been like 3 months since I really took a day off, and Tracy will say, hey, what's going on? Right? And I'm
Most
like, oh,
definitely.
yeah, baby, you're right. Right? So now you have to kind of get back into that cycle. So yes, the having a 50-50 balance in terms of work life, I don't think of it that way. I think of it as being in rhythm. So there you go.
Okay, I like that.
There
The
you go.
rhythm of it.
Yes. What else you got, baby?
Let's see. Great answers. Thank you, Super Diamond GH, and thanks for joining the show.
Yes, we appreciate you.
Thank you. We
being here.
appreciate you. All right, what you got next, baby?
Okay, let's see.
AWS invests in healthcare outcomes.
Yeah, that was an article that I read. Let's see. What did I do with it? But anyway, let me just tell you a high level about the article. Essentially, AWS, and for those that don't know, that signifies Amazon Web Services, which actually is where I work in the daytime. So it's the cloud component of Amazon. And so...
And your thoughts and opinions have nothing to do with AWS or Amazon.
I said that already.
I'm saying it again.
So
We like our job, y'all.
No doubt. So AWS has earmarked like $40 million to invest in health outcomes, and really what they're doing is they're taking money and they're putting into health programs that deal with health disparities and different things that happen with inner cities and other places, and so making sure that companies who are in the healthcare space that serve these kinds of communities have the tools and technologies to be able to deliver fantastic outcomes for people in those scenarios. And so I just thought that was really cool. Just wanted to touch on that, right? Because sometimes you get a lot of
But what are they investing?
they're investing real dollars. They're
Okay.
investing technology, and they're investing into companies that are bringing services to inner city communities.
So that means if you have some type of health background, does that help you maybe get a
Yeah.
job or get into AWS?
Yeah, that's how I was tying it together, right? And so the idea is that, hey, maybe if you're in the healthcare space or that's something that interests you, and you can actually, once you learn a little bit about some of the technologies that AWS offers, you can be able to bring those skills to different companies and those companies will have dollars, even more dollars, right? Because AWS is investing and reinvesting into the community through those companies. And so now, boom, you doing good in the hood, and you getting paid, and you helping people get the health outcomes, the healthcare outcomes that they need. So I just thought it was a really cool.
Every
article.
company is a technology company.
No doubt.
Every company is a technology company.
Every company is a tech company.
Yes.
Yep.
So what we got now, we got Pivot Point happening. I don't think we have any more questions going on.
Let's see.
If you think you know someone that is interested in tech career or pivoting to a tech career,
Yep.
go ahead and share this out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Libby says that would be me. Reason I will be next to take tech courses.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that's
I like
great,
it,
Libby.
Yeah,
That is
it's so,
great.
it's so powerful, right? And just you know, when you talk about upleveling your income, expanding your opportunities, there's so many roles that have gone unfilled, that are continuing to go unfilled, and the trend continues to go that way. So there are more and more opportunities. And there are so many companies that are looking for people that have skills, that have certifications, that can bring some value to the company, and thus make that company more competitive in the marketplace. So they're looking for y'all. They're waiting for y'all.
They're waiting, guys. They need so many people to get this together. All right, what's next? Pivot Point, y'all. What are we talking about with Pivot Point? Tell them what Pivot Point is, and what are we talking about?
Yeah, pivot point. Pivot point is just sort of a phrase that I coined, just connected to where you are in your life, where you are in the world. What are you thinking about from a career perspective? And if you feel like you want to make a pivot, that might be the pivot point that you are now.
And we have pivoted.
Encompassing. Yes. We've done multiple pivots, baby. What kind of pivots have we done? We pivoted from what to what?
From hotels to real estate,
hospitality,
and then we've been in tech for a while.
We pivoted from being in hospitality to owning our own hospitality
that's right.
business.
We were full-time entrepreneurs for a minute.
We were restaurateurs.
Ooh, y'all, that's some work right there. Thumbs up to all you entrepreneurs out there.
And then we pivoted into sales. And then we pivoted from kind of general sales into real estate sales.
Right.
And we pivoted from real estate sales into tech sales.
And here we are.
Here we are.
Okay.
Along the way, we had 4 children.
Yeah. So Pivot Point today is about
cloud computing.
All right, let's jump into it.
You know, there are lots of things that you can do from a technology perspective. This evening, I wanted to kind of lock in on cloud. Right. And so I was having a private session this weekend, and it just reminded me of so many of the positive points.
Private session with who?
We had a private session when I had a private session Sunday.
Oh, that's right. Did we tell them about that?
I don't know what we told them.
You too can have a private session with Heath Turner.
I told them that. I told them that.
I'm just repeating it because you said private session. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
So I was having a private session this weekend. And after doing some assessment with the person that I was engaged with, what I saw was a tremendous opportunity for her to pivot into cloud, right? So she had an engineering background, but she does not have tech essentially in her background. And so one of the things that I love about cloud is that if you want to, in the spirit of Wayne Gretzky, skate to where the puck is going, hey, next 10 years, this is where all the transition and transformation will happen in these technical environments. They're going to be moving from their on-premise environments, right, from having their servers and their storage and their switches and all that stuff in their data centers or in that closet. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, you got that closet at the office with all the stuff in it, and you know you can hear it, the fans
it's not up
going.
In the sky cloud, baby. It's not up in the sky cloud.
I'm talking about people who work in places where, you know, there's like the server closet or the server room, and it's like all hot in there, and all the lights flash and
that's
flickering.
The cloud. That's the cloud, y'all.
That's called a private cloud.
That's a private cloud.
That's a private.
And when you drive by those buildings with no windows on the highway, those are clouds.
Yes. So people may have some context as to seeing that server closet or that server room in their offices or wherever it is that they work, right? And so that model of taking all of that gear and taking that what we call undifferentiated heavy lifting and sending it to people who are in that business, right? Because if you work in a if you work in a manufacturing operation,
But why pivot to the cloud?
right? So the idea is that that's what I was explaining.
Okay.
Is that those companies are not in the business of owning and operating equipment. They're in whatever business that they're making their money with. So if they're a manufacturing business, they make money from manufacturing and selling things.
But
If
they
they're
still have a
in-
cloud.
But they still have a cloud.
He's explaining it to me while he's explaining to you, y'all.
So it's like, why y'all got a cloud and why y'all paying people to maintain your cloud when none of that is doing anything toward your bottom line? It's not differentiating you in the marketplace. So we term it undifferentiated heavy lifting.
So what you're saying is everybody needs to learn about the cloud.
So what I'm saying is that companies are realizing that they're doing this undifferentiated heavy lifting and they are going away slowly. They're migrating away slowly from doing it themselves to offloading that to cloud service providers.
Oh, and we need more people to know about cloud service providing.
There you go.
So that's going to get your coins up. It just takes a little bit of education, though, right?
That's it. Just a
So
little bit of education.
what about education? I want to be a part of this cloud computing revolution to help the average Joe company
Yes.
raise their closet of servers.
That's right.
What do I need to do?
That's right. That's a great example, Ms. Tracy. So, what you'll see over the next 10 years is the majority of these kinds of workloads will be kind of housed essentially inside of one or three clouds. It's going to be in the AWS cloud.
Ooh, we
It's
like
going to be
that
in the
one.
Microsoft Azure cloud.
Okay.
It's going to be in the Google Cloud platform.
They will all get you paid, y'all. GP is it GCP?
Yes, very good. Tracy.
AWS?
Yes.
And Azure.
Yeah. Microsoft Azure. Yes.
Well, I don't have to say. You just say Azure, so
Azure.
y'all know the terminology now.
Get your terminology right.
GCP,
GCP,
AWS, and Azure.
and Azure. Those are the major three
Those
clouds.
are the main three cloud technologies that will get you paid.
There you go.
So you get certifications
certifications
for
in those
these
three.
main cloud platforms,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to raise your income, which is going to raise your lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to get you more financially secure
Mm-hmm.
and get you there.
All of the above.
All right. So think about cloud computing.
Yep.
Think about certifications for cloud computing. And you can find that at Coursera, Udemy, at the respective companies that we mentioned. They have their own. I think they give them away from time to time.
Yeah, there are a lot of free modules on the various websites of those companies that I mentioned. Absolutely.
All right, guys.
So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the conversation this evening. Thank you. I hope you join me again next Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. If you, what does this mean?
Y'all, he's reading the thing. It's not saying the right thing.
Yeah.
So I apologize.
So I'm here every Tuesday 8 p.m. EST. So join me on Tech Tuesday, and I appreciate you. If you know any other people who might benefit from some of this kind of
Share
information,
this out.
Please share
Hit
it
that
out.
like button. If
Yeah.
you are here, it don't cost you nothing. Don't cost you nothing. What y'all know about Ashford and Simpson? Okay. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the subscribe button if you want to catch us again next week.
Yes.
And watch Tech Tuesday with Heath. Right? Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. We will be here. We got another show coming for you, though, don't we?
We do have another show. We do have another show coming.
What is it? Boy, you really put me to work, aren't you?
You talking about
I do
marriage,
this
money, mindset?
and my full job.
You talking about marriage, money, mindset?
We talking about joyfully married after.
Talking about joyfully married after?
Talking about marriage, talking about money, and talking about your mindset around being married.
Got to get it all right.
Got to get it
Gotta
right.
get it all right.
We're trying to get y'all collected. We're trying to get our community right.
Because we don't want to be
Right.
out here by ourselves.
Oh, there's LaPreece. Hello, LaPreece. Thank you for joining us.
LaPreece was here last week.
I know, and that's why I'm saying thank you. And
And she
welcome
said
back.
thanks for the awesome information.
There you go.
We appreciate you.
There you go.
LaPreece.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate being appreciated. Hey guys, we appreciate you joining this evening. Thanks so much. If you found this valuable, make sure you share it out. Talk with people. Let people know, hey, we got some information over here for you, and we're glad to help. That's why we're here.
And remember, see you next week, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that. See you next week at 8 p.m. on Tech Tuesday.
Terrific. Tremendous
Tech with Heath on Tech Tuesdays. We're talking, it's a lot of T's involved.